All right, drone video for track 21 at Bobcat Hollow, direct county road frontage, power on site, has the little creek bed including the very cool rock waterfall. So we're looking southerly right now. That's the county road. The property starts directly on the other side of the county road. You can see the truck is parked actually right under the power line on the property. We actually went around to an adjoining property and drove down the power line, so you may not be able to do that. You're going to have to come in off the county road, which means you'll probably have to bring a pair of wire cutters and a small chainsaw to clear out some of the smaller timber there. Okay, Douglas County, Missouri, beautiful area, just a couple miles from Bryant Creek, a few miles from the Mark Twain National Forest, deer and turkey all over the place. This particular video is actually about 2 years old, I believe, 2 or 3 years old. This was taken right after the property was logged, but we wanted to use this video because it's super easy to tell the extent of the logging, what was logged, what wasn't. So that's why we're using this. If you go out there this summer and did your own drone video, it would probably look quite a bit better because there would have been a lot of growth already, and most of the open areas would have been filled in, and the remaining trees would have filled out very quickly as well. So we're flying southerly directly over the property. A few trees remaining. As you look at the thicker timber on the right, that is just off the property. That's just west of the property. So fairly open. A lot of the brush and stuff will have rotted away already. You can clean up the rest. You can use it for firewood. You can leave it where it is. As we keep going south, you see the line of trees that kind of cuts diagonally across. That's probably the little creek bed. And I don't think we'll get down low enough with this video to actually see the cool waterfall. I wish we could. Maybe we will. And then directly in front of us, you can see the open area to the right of the trees. That's the other tiny creek that flows into the slightly larger creek. And then as we go beyond that, we've got the more level area at the south side of the property, which in our minds would be an amazing building site. You'd have to do some cleanup, obviously, because you'd be, as far as a building site or campsite, you'd be right by that rock waterfall, which would be really cool. If you look toward the upper right, you can see the little easement trail. Now it's on the bottom of the screen as well. So that actually directly borders this property for, I believe, about 90 feet. So you've got county road frontage on the north, so you can get to the property any time of year, and then you've got frontage on this easement. We don't call it an easement road, we call it an easement trail on the south. So that gives you potential for another way to access the property, specifically the south side of the property. But bear in mind, it's more of a trail than a road, although it is a legal recorded easement, so it is a nice thing to have. So now we're looking northerly over the property, county road off in the distance. It's the widest here toward the south end. So if you look to the left, that's the level area at the southwest side that we think might be a potential for a really cool building site. Puts you very near the rock waterfall. And I think with the drone we're trying to get in to look at that rock waterfall, but I really doubt we'll be able to see it because these trees down here by the creek are quite thick. Really unique tract. I mean, it's pretty unusual to have all these things in one tract: the county road, the power on site, that easement trail on the south side, and then that tiny creek bed, which is so cool. If you haven't seen the ground videos already on the listing page, definitely do that. It's a pretty unique little creek bed. This is a surveyed property, so the survey was a couple years ago, so it should be fairly easy to find the survey pins. It actually goes right up to the center line of the creek bed according to the survey, which is pretty cool. Okay, getting back up in the air. So a lot of it fairly open. So if you're clearing out a building site or a home site, a lot of the larger commercial timber has been removed already. And now I believe we're just going to get an overview of the area here. And like we mentioned before, this video is a couple years old, and it was taken like immediately after the property was logged, right after we purchased the property. We did not log it, we bought it after it was logged, and then did this video. But we thought it'd be a good video to use because kind of shows you really precisely the areas that were logged. So now as we drift over to the east, that easement trail hooks up with a different easement trailer road, and that goes north up to the county road. And you can probably see that on the maps on the listing page at InstantAcres.com. So as far as getting to the south end of the property, obviously you could create a trail coming off of the county road and down to the south, or you could potentially use this easement road / easement trail to get to the property that way. The easement trail also comes off of the county road to the southwest of the property. And again, if you look at the maps on the listing page, you'll see just what we mean by that. But this one definitely needs a little work as far as a driveway and a site and some good stuff, but man, does it have potential. More potential than anything we've had for quite a while. Having the power on there is a big bonus, the county road as well. And obviously if you could do some kind of building site or campsite near that rock waterfall area, that would be just one of a kind. It would be spectacular. So if you're not already on our website at InstantAcres.com, that's where you can go to check this property out. If you don't see it, then unfortunately it's not available, but please do get a hold of us. We can let you know about any of the available properties that we do have. InstantAcres.com.